This is the Spirit of Ecstasy channel, and I am the Good Spirit, coming to you as often as you probably would have need to hear me, but otherwise, at least once every day, I will be on here helping you with all of your needs. And I welcome all comments. I would like for people to write down below any questions they have about anything that I am going over. And especially if you have any kind of sickness or disease, put it down here. Uh, you don't have to necessarily put a disease, but put down there that you need to have help in understanding how to overcome sicknesses or diseases or problems of some sort. Let me know in as much detail as you feel like doing so what is the problem actually is so we can work on it. And I'll make a video about it. I'll make a video that will answer that question. Uh, what we need to do about anything that affects us as a matter of sickness or illness, or anything that is affecting a friend of ours or someone that we would like to heal, we need to begin to ask ourselves, well, do I want to heal other people? I may need to get healing of myself first, but do I eventually want to heal other people? And how intensely do I want to do that? And then after we ask ourselves that, we need to ask ourselves how interested we are in other people and how much we love other people. Do we really have the love that is described in the scriptures? And the love that is described in 1 Corinthians 13, 4 through 7. This is the kind of love that will help to heal people. We need to understand this type of love deeply. We need to become doubly and triply interested in love, and doubly, triply, and intensely interested in life and all good things that affect any human being, whether that's medical health, whether that's preventative health, or whether that's healing by the power of God, or healing by some alternative medicine form, or healing by the science of mind, or healing by by praying directly for the person, or whatever the means may be. We need to be interested in all these methods of healing. We need to be interested in any form of life, all creatures that are living. We need to cultivate the desire and the interest to care about all living creatures and all beings on the face of this earth. As we do that, we begin to engender the energy and uh, the power to be intensely interested in healing. We begin to generate a power that will make us enthusiastic as persons, which will cause an intense interest to well up within inside us, will cause a vitality to well up inside of us. It will cause uh, the power to move out and do things. It will cause motivation to action. The energy for action will well up within us. But we have to start with becoming interested in the entire world and what is going on in the world. We have to be interested in all human beings and all their concerns and problems. And we have to just generally be interested. You don't become so interested that you let that burden you down falsely, but you become interested in the remedy. You become interested in the solution for the world's problems. You become interested in learning what the real root solution is. And a lot of the real root solution is more love deep within ourselves. And the more we express that love, the more that begins to solve a lot of problems of the world. And so we need to do all of that. We need to become interested, totally interested in it. That would be, I would say, that would be our very first step. And then the second step, I would say, would be to begin to declare that we have that love within us. We know that that love is already present within us because we know that all things are already present within us. So if all good things are present within us, then we know the power to love is present within us. If all good things are present within us, then we know that the energy is present within us. All energy, all the energy we could ever need is already present within us. We need to declare that. Start by declaring that. Declare, I have all energy. Even the scriptures say, let the weak say I am strong. It never says, let the weak say I am weak. It always says, if you're feeling weak, say you're strong and believe it. Because what that's saying is actually strength is already within you, but you're letting negativity weaken you. You're letting worry, you're letting doubt, you're letting lack of faith weaken you. Whereas if you stop letting those things weaken you, then you would fall right back on the strength that is there and has always been there. Then we need to declare step 3 that I'm full of all hope and drive and motivation. I hope for all good things. I'm full of hope about the world, that every good thing will come to the world. I'm full of motivation. I'm full of drive, plenty of drive to be successful. I have the drive to get out and do what is necessary to be successful. I have the drive to get out and do what's necessary to heal people. I have the drive to study the books that are necessary. I have the drive to do the meditation that's necessary. I have the motivation to read widely. I have the motivation to write books. I have the motivation to begin to listen to the thoughts that are coming to me from the universe, getting quiet and listening to the thoughts that come from every direction in the universe to us, and writing those down, meditating upon those. Now, and then next, we should say number 3, I am the embodiment and the outflow of all good and all real health. And know you are. You know that I embody all good. I embody all health. I embody all energy. And you can't go too far in saying I do this, and I am, and I have this, because all things are already within us. Everything we need, all good and productive and constructive and creative energy. We're powerful creators. That's often stated. All creative ability is already within us. All energy is within us. All power is within us. All we have to do is take away the negativity, subtract away all negativity, subtract away all doubt, subtract away fear, subtract away worry. Take it away. Just take it in your meditations. Just take all those things away. Just practice and pretend, if you have to, that you have none of those anymore. All of a sudden, somebody just came, waved a magic wand, and no more worries, no more doubts, no more fears. It's all just immediately taken away. You're already walking down the streets of gold in heaven. You've already ascended to the highest dimension. You're already there. Just imagine that for a minute. What would your thoughts be? And then learn to anything that would detract from that exhilaration and that ecstasy, learn to take it away. Learn to gradually just dispense with it and just throw it off. And tell yourself that every day. I'm going to throw off all these things so that I will be able to see. I will be able to see. See, in the original meaning of sin, people go all crazy about all sin. What did the preacher preach on? Oh, he preached on sin, and he was against it. All we go off into all these crazy things about sin, but the original intention of the meaning of sin is just those things which detract from us being able to see our ascended position. Those things that that detract from us being able to see where we're actually sitting in heavenly places now. Those things which would detract from us seeing that we're actually already healed now, that we're actually already completely living the immortality now. And once we come to the phase called death, where we rise to a higher level, it's just like rising out of a dream. And it can be a more or less good or bad dream that we're rising out of, but we will rise to a better much better awareness at that point. And so we're already living immortality now. We're just at a little bit lower level in consciousness now than we will be when we rise on to the next plane. But it's still the same immortality. And we can gain a whole lot more of the consciousness of the future. What the future is going to be, we can pull that back to us now by taking away these things that are holding us back. That's the whole reason why right now we can't see those things which come after the curtain call death, is because we're holding all of these negative thoughts and all of these fearful thoughts and all of these apprehensions and these things which are constantly filling our mind and detracting from it. Okay, all good and all real health. We need to say that we need to know and realize and completely embody the fact that we know and realize that we are already the embodiment and outflow of all good. We're already the embodiment and outflow of all health. All of these things need to be just declared. You have to declare them and begin to practice it and begin to let it flow out and begin to live. He that cometh unto me, Jesus said, out of his innermost being will flow rivers of living water. That's nothing more nor less than immortality, immortal life. Out of our innermost being will flow immortal water, the water that is immortal, that is continuous. The more that it flows out of us, the more we will gain energy and power and strength. The more we will gain a youthful energy, the more we will gain youth in every way, the more we will gain health, because that's what it is. It's immortal water. Immortal water is totally healthy water. Immortal water is totally energetic water. It's totally full of the fountain of youth. It's totally full of all things, all good things, because it's immortal. Being immortal means it started trillions and trillions of years ago, and in the infinite past, you never get to the beginning of it, and you never get to the end of it. So, any good thing that could ever happen in between those times is already in that immortal water. So just think about it. You contain all infinite past and infinite future right within you now. All you got to do is look within, open those doors, and allow that to flow out. Then the next step is to realize that I am the total picture of all prosperity and abundance. We need to know that we're full of all abundance. That's health giving, because most of the stuff, a lot of what takes away our health and our strength and our energy is feeling like that we don't have the abundance that we need, and we can't live the happy life that we want to because the abundance is just not there. When it's all just a falsehood, when actually all abundance is already there. And so when we find that out, that's health producing. That's energy giving. That brings back our youth. That gives us all sorts of great ideals and creativity. We become creative again. Once you realize that you have all abundance, you become creative again. We've stopped becoming creative because we stopped believing that abundance was there, that we had any abundance. We stopped believing in it. But we need to realize that we are the picture already, the image. We're created in the image of God. Therefore, we're created in the image of all prosperity and abundance. And then next, number 5, we need to realize that we are the fountain of all health and healing to not only to ourselves, but unto others. We need to realize that we not only have all this creativity and all this energy and all this power and all this health, but we're able to let that flow out like rivers of living water to heal other people and to make them prosperous, to make them abundant. When you have such great power to help people, then that's glorious in itself, and that also is health producing. Being able to help people is health producing. And it also gives you creative ideas constantly about how to do that. Now, the next step, number 6, I am the total physical outpicturing of every good and excellent thing. I'm the total outpicturing of ecstasy in every detail. All happiness. I'm the total outpicturing of all happiness, all joy, and all peace.